A mysterious encounter in the rain. Rain battered the city streets as Sophie sprinted toward the subway, clutching her bag over her head. Her umbrella had snapped in the wind hours ago, and now she was drenched, cold, and late. As she reached the station entrance, a stranger appeared out of nowhere. He wore a crisp black suit and carried an umbrella that seemed too large for just one person. Without a word, he stepped beside her and tilted the umbrella over her head. "Thanks," Sophie muttered, glancing at him. His face was sharp, almost familiar, but something about him made her uneasy. She picked up her pace, hoping he'd leave. He didn't. "You shouldn't have dropped it," he said suddenly, his voice low. "Excuse me?" Sophie stopped. The man reached into his coat pocket and pulled out something small and gleaming. A silver key. Her silver key. Her blood ran cold. She'd lost that key days ago, along with the tiny journal it unlocked. The journal she wrote all her secrets in. "How did you—" Sophie started, stepping back, but the stranger handed her the key without a word, his expression unreadable. Then, just as quickly as he'd appeared, he turned and walked away, disappearing into the rain. Sophie stared at the key in her palm, her pulse racing. When she finally looked up, the stranger was gone, but on the wet pavement where he'd stood was her journal.